What if I told you that in just a few short years, Spider-Man went from being just a comic book hero to a global phenomenon that completely changed gaming and movies forever? It sounds crazy, but it's true. Today, we are going on an insane journey, breaking down every single major Spider-Man upgrade since 2018. We're talking about a glow-up so massive, it's almost unbelievable. From groundbreaking video games that let you become Spider-Man, to movies that shattered the box office and our minds, this is the definitive story of how our favorite web-slinger leveled up in every way possible. And believe me, you are not going to want to miss a single second of this, because we're diving deep into things you've probably never even noticed. We're going to look at the tech, the story, the impact, and everything in between. I spent hundreds of hours researching this, and I promise you, by the end, your mind will be blown. Alright, let's rewind the clock to 2018. Before this year, Spider-Man games were fine. Some were good, some were bad, but none truly made you feel like Peter Parker swinging through New York City. Then, Insomniac Games dropped an absolute nuke with Marvel's Spider-Man for the PS4. This wasn't just another game. This was a statement. A declaration that single-player, story-driven superhero games could be masterpieces. It was a system seller, a reason to buy a PlayStation 4. The first time you pressed R2 and launched off a skyscraper, everything changed. Web swinging wasn't just traversal, it was the reason to play. Physics-based, intuitive, unbelievably satisfying. You felt momentum diving toward the street, the tension as you swung back up, and the pure freedom of zipping between buildings. But the gameplay was only half the story. It was cinematic, emotional, and deeply respectful to the source. An experienced Peter, balancing chaos with hero duty. Just when we thought 2018 couldn't get any better, something unexpected happened. While the game defined classic Spidey, Sony Pictures Animation cooked up something different. In December 2018, Into the Spider-Verse hit theaters. It wasn't just a movie, it was a work of art, a visual revolution. 2D, 3D, Ben-Day dots, Kirby crackle, text bubbles, animated on twos, breaking rules to create something unique. But the visuals carried a groundbreaking story, Miles finding his footing and taking the leap. A celebration of every corner of Spider-Man lore. Anyone can wear the mask. Cultural shockwave, awards, imitators, and Miles in the global spotlight. Two perfect but different experiences. Peter perfected, rules reinvented. Spider-Man became an idea, a philosophical upgrade expanding who could wear the mask. 2018 was the year Spider-Man leveled up. After the 1-2 punch of 2018, the question was, what's next? 2019's Far From Home took Spidey global. Bigger stakes, new scenery, new threats. Post-Endgame, Peter mourned Tony and was thrust onto the world stage. Enter Mysterio, master of illusion and Peter's inner conflict. Then the mid-credits earthquake. Spider-Man is Peter Parker, the most sacred rule, gone. Narrative stakes, upgraded. 2020 welcomed Miles Morales, our first taste of next-gen. Ray tracing, near-instant loading, stunning fidelity. A massive technical upgrade, not a reskin. New powers, new loop, new heart. Miles stepped out of Peter's shadow. After that cliffhanger, the world held its breath. 2021 delivered No Way Home. Not just a movie, a cultural event and a love letter to fans. Peter sought a spell to fix his life and shattered the multiverse. Villains poured in. Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro, and nostalgia hit hard. Then came Tobey and Andrew. Pure, unadulterated joy. They shared experience, grief, and wisdom. Some of the genre's most heartfelt scenes. Tom's Peter lost Aunt May, with great power, etched in pain. He chose the ultimate sacrifice, to be forgotten and start over. Stripped of tech and fame, he returned to core essence, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. 2023 arrived and said, "Hold my web fluid." The film multiplied every idea by 1,000. Dizzying, breathtaking, distinct universes. A structured multiverse policed by Miguel. Canon events with brutal implications. Save his father and risk everything? The story grew darker and more mature. On PS5, the city expanded, seamless swapping between Peter and Miles. Webwings brought blistering speed and vertical freedom. Venom empowered and corrupted Peter, testing friendships and identity. A darker, intense, emotional narrative pushed the simulator to its peak. 2023 made Spidey's world bigger and darker. Outro. So, there you have it. From a groundbreaking game in 2018 to a multiversal epic in 2023. The biggest glow-up in Spider-Man's history. Gaming, animation, cinema. We've watched Peter lose it all and be reborn, and Miles rise as a hero for a new generation. Spider-Man is more than one character, an icon reinvented endlessly. The best part? It's not over. Films, games, and a blank slate Peter await.